Welcome back to VRP Rocks. Today we've got a fascinating look at which classic rock artists still dominate the music world today. Streaming is the modern metric for musical relevance, and Spotify, the world's biggest music streaming platform, gives us a clear picture of who's still capturing the hearts and ears of listeners around the globe. These rankings, based on monthly Spotify listener counts, come from kwarb.net, a respected source that tracks music data across multiple platforms. So, which classic rock stars are still relevant in today's streaming world? Stick around to find out. Kicking off our list at number 30 is Lynyrd Skynyrd, the southern rock legend whose enduring hits like Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird continue to resonate with fans around the world. Their timeless anthems have cemented their place in rock history, even as modern listeners keep the band alive on streaming platforms. At 29 is Foreigner, whose arena rock hits like I Wanna Know What Love Is, Urgent and Cold as Ice remain Spotify favourites. Known for their sing-along anthems, the band's music has found new life on classic rock playlists and have thankfully just been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. At 28, we find rock icons Kiss. With their larger-than-life stage presence in tracks like Rock and Roll All Night, they've kept their fanbase growing through sheer showmanship and enduring hits. At 27 is David Bowie, the chameleon of rock. From glam rock to electronic experimentation, Bowie's ability to reinvent himself kept his music relevant for listeners of all ages. Tracks like Heroes and Space Oddity remain staples on countless playlists. Surprisingly low on this list at number 26 is Led Zeppelin, the architects of heavy rock. While their legendary status is undisputed, their Spotify listener count is lower than you'd expect. Songs like Stairway to Heaven and Whole Lotta Love are still revered, but it seems Led Zeppelin's mystique hasn't fully translated to streaming platforms. At 25, John Lennon's solo catalogue continues to inspire with heartfelt classics like Imagine and Jealous Guy. His music remains a symbol of peace and hope for listeners around the world. At 24, the Smiths prove their melancholic charm still endures. Tracks like There's a Light That Never Goes Out and How Soon Is Now continue to captivate a devoted fanbase, while younger listeners discover their work through curated playlists. R.E.M. claims the 23 spot with enduring hits like Losing My Religion and Everybody Hurts. Their thoughtful lyrics and unique sound keep them relevant to both old and new fans. At 22 is Paul McCartney, whose solo career and work with Wings continues to shine. Hits like Maybe I'm Amazed and collaborations with newer artists like Kanye West have kept McCartney's music fresh for younger audiences. Dire Straits' smooth guitar sound lands them at 21. With classics like Sultans of Swing and Money for Nothing, their music remains a staple on chill and rock playlists alike. At 20, another surprisingly one lower down on the list, it's Pink Floyd. Although albums like The Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall remain cornerstones of rock history, and tracks like Comfortably Numb and Wish You Were Here regularly featuring on playlists worldwide, it's only enough for the psychedelic prog rock legends to feature at number 20. At 19, U2's soaring anthems like With or Without You and Beautiful Day have proven timeless. Their knack for reinvention, combined with Bono's activism, keeps the band relevant across generations. Bryan Adams takes the number 18 spot with his heartfelt rock ballads and upbeat anthems. Tracks like Summer of '69 and Heaven remain staples of nostalgic playlists, keeping his listener base very strong. At 17, Aerosmith continues to rock the streaming charts with their electrifying sound. Classics like Dream On and I Don't Want to Miss a Thing ensure the band's music remains a favourite for both old-school fans and new listeners. The Eagles soar into number 16 with their timeless hits like Hotel California and Take It Easy. Their laid-back California sound has never gone out of style, making them a streaming favourite. At 15, Journey proves their staying power with arena rock anthems like Don't Stop Believin'. The track has become a pop culture phenomenon, keeping the band's music firmly in the public consciousness. At 14, The Boss, Bruce Springsteen, continues to resonate with fans through his storytelling and anthems of working-class America. Tracks like Born to Run and Dancing in the Dark remain perennial favorites. And here's a surprising one. At 13, Toto rides high on the success of their enduring hit, Africa, which remains a cultural juggernaut thanks to memes and covers. Other tracks like Hold the Line and Rosanna keep their catalogue fresh and widely streamed. At number 12, Metallica continues to dominate with their heavy metal legacy. Albums like Master of Puppets and The Black Album have tracks that are now cultural staples, including Enter Sandman and Nothing Else Matters. And just outside the top 10, the Rolling Stones prove they still have it. Tracks like I Can't Get No Satisfaction and Paint It Black keep their listener base strong, while their ongoing tours and newer releases bring in younger audiences. And we're entering the top 10, a place reserved for legends whose music transcends time and continues to captivate today's streaming audience. Who do you think claims the number 1 spot? Let us know in the comments before we reveal the rest of the countdown, and don't forget to subscribe to VRP Rocks for more epic rock countdowns. Starting off the top 10 is The Police, whose reggae-infused rock sound has stood the test of time. Hits like Roxanne and Every Breath You Take are playlist staples, ensuring the band remains a streaming favourite. At number 9, Guns N' Roses keeps rocking with their raw energy and unforgettable anthems. Tracks like Sweet Child of Mine and Welcome to the Jungle ensure that new listeners continue to discover the band's iconic sound. Bon Jovi claim the number 8 spot with their arena rock anthems and timeless ballads. Hits like Living on a Prayer and It's My Life keep the band relevant even decades after their peak. The king of rock and roll stands at number 7. Elvis Presley's timeless hits like Suspicious Minds and Can't Help Falling in Love continue to captivate listeners across generations, making him a streaming giant even today. And at number 6, it's Creedence Clearwater Revival, proving their swamp rock sound is as timeless as ever. Songs like Fortunate Son and Bad Moon Rising remain essential listening for both classic rock fans and newer audiences. With their ethereal harmonies and unforgettable melodies, Fleetwood Mac lands at number 5. Hits like Dreams and Go Your Own Way have cemented their legacy, with streaming platforms introducing their music to younger listeners. And at number 4, one of the biggest bands of all time, the Beatles. Their timeless catalogue from Hey Jude to Come Together makes them an enduring presence on Spotify. Coming in at number 3, AC/DC proves that rock and roll is far from dead. Their high-voltage hits like Back in Black and Thunderstruck keep their music a favourite for gym playlists, party anthems, and everything in between. Rocketing into number 2 is Elton John, whose timeless hits and recent collaborations with modern artists have solidified his place as a streaming juggernaut. And at number 1 we have Queen, an unstoppable force whose music transcends time and trends. With anthems like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Will Rock You, Queen remains the undisputed champion of classic rock on Spotify. And there you have it, the 30 classic rock stars with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. If you've enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into music history.